Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to another fun-filled adventure in the snowy winterland. We have, this is all, there's no ground here. This is all snow. It's like at least 8 feet high. Bed of the truck's still full. I gotta shovel all that out. Probably gonna do a video about that too, because why not? I dug out the sled yesterday. Day before yesterday. I put all the snow here, so I'll grab all the snow and blow it. I was gonna do that yesterday or the day before. I was about to run out of gas in the snowblower, and I didn't have the keys to the camper, and I didn't want to go get them, so the gas is in there. So anyway, today is just an update on the camper situation. The door wasn't even locked. It's perfect. All this time. If you guys are not aware of this camper, I believe I posted it on this channel. I have a gaming channel as well, where I originally posted my content before starting this one. I'm pretty sure I posted it on here. So anyway, when I bought this camper, I got the camper for $1,500 because of that. Now, it didn't look like this. I ripped up the ceiling myself. Like, I'm the one that ripped that up, and just to see what kind of damage it was. I put the brace there. It wasn't like that damaged. There was a little bit of water damage. That was it. So I got the camper for $1,500. Never liked it because, so when I bought the camper, I never saw the inside of the camper. I knew there was a hybrid front part and there is a hybrid tent side part, but I thought maybe there was going to be a stationary or permanent structure of a bed inside the camper. There's not. There's a shitter, there's a shower. I didn't know that. I'm not getting rid of that. It's perfect. The table, I'm building a new table. This is going to be all my wood for the table. It's just going to be, it's going to be on an angle like that. It's going to be wood stained. It's going to look really nice. I'm building a new table, so essentially the table will be my bed, like with the cushion. So I looked at getting just a single mattress. Single mattress is 97 inches or something, and I'm like 3 inches short. So all of this bench here would have to go away for me to be able to put a single mattress there. So it's the cushions. I'm getting new cushions done. I don't know who had the camper before. I don't know if they sat on here naked in the morning having their breakfast. I don't know. I'm getting new cushions done off Amazon. It's actually a pretty awesome company. And then, so essentially that's going to be my bed, and I'm going to put probably like an 8-inch foam mattress over top of that, because I am taking the camper next summer. I'm driving 16,000 kilometers, 19 days on the road, and I'm going to pull the camper. So I'll need a permanent structure for a bed. And even if I need the table during the day, take the mattress off. Right here, there's a cavity. Turn some lights on in here. There's a cavity in here that I can fit a mattress no problem. And there's a hook there already. So I'm just going to put a bungee cord across, put the mattress here. It's not going to go anywhere. Then I have full access of my table. So what I want to do with this camper, so obviously the damage on the roof has to be addressed. There's a lot of snow there right now. It is frozen cock stiff in a curved position when I put the brace on there, because of the cold that we had in the summer. So once it dethaws in the summer, I'll jack that back up. I'll put a straight edge on top of it on the roof, and then I'll make sure that it doesn't have a bow anymore. A lot of people told me in the comment section of a post that I made, light a match, burn it. It's garbage. It's no good anymore. Beer at 9 o'clock in the morning. Love it. I don't want to do that because then I have to build my own. Like I've thought about an enclosed trailer. A lot of people do camper builds in enclosed trailers. I have a 1500 V6 truck, so I would prefer an aluminum trailer, lightweight. If I'm looking at a trailer, you're looking at 15 grand with taxes. And then the guts, so obviously the fridge is, I love the fridge on there, the fridge and freezer. Love it. So I would take the fridge out, the heater out, the stove out, hot water heater out. Like, I got to take everything out and then build something. So I'm looking at $20,000 when I can just renovate this one for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 with the air conditioning. But I want this to be made, like, I want it to be my own. So anyway, we're rambling on. So this summer, as soon as the summer hits, I'm going to bump up the roof back up. I'm going to level it. I'm going to make sure it's fully level. I'm putting a new membrane on the roof. We're changing this fan out. This is gone. I'm going to use my oscillating tool. So the damage is only spread up to here. Past the fan, there's no damage here. It's perfect. There's no sag. There's no looseness. I'm going to take this off anyway. So this is going. I'm putting a max air fan in here. I'll cut this straight edge. And same with over here. The damage stops like pretty much at this light here. A little bit here. So I might just take this whole panel off, cut it off with my oscillating tool. I'm going to reseal the roof with a new membrane. Changing the fan to a max air fan, which is like 200 and something bucks. It's quite pricey, but it blows in and out. The roof, the ceiling, we're going to have new panels all the way across the ceiling. I'm going to go this length, this direction, rather than this direction, because I want to cross the joints. And so it's going to look good. Like, I'm going to put, whenever I'm removing here is a 1/4 inch mahogany. So if I'm removing here at the fan, I'll put another 1/4 inch mahogany from here to where I end, and then put new panels over top of it. You'll never see it. Putting aluminum composite panels. You'll never see that. It'll be nice. It'll be cool. This entire cabinet is going. That's why I removed the door. It's already in the garbage. Removing all of this, that's going to go in the garbage. The radio is going in the garbage. The light, everything goes. This is where I'm going to mount my mini split air conditioning system. The inside unit's going to be here. And then all the wiring in there. One of them's for the light outside, which is controlled by this switch here. On off. This light is controlled by this switch, which is stupid because it is also controlled by this switch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order a new switch, a single switch. I'm gonna cancel this one out. I'm gonna bypass it, just straight wire it, so it controls on this switch. And then I'll put this switch right here on the wall where the light is in the back. All those wires will be gone because the other wires in there is the antenna. That's the antenna for the radio. And the light there. So that entire cabinet is going to go, the mini split's going to be mounted there. I've already told you guys about the table. So with the damage on the ceiling, there was a little bit of damage on the floor. Rather than me ripping up the floor and fixing the sag, this is a 5/8 plywood. It's just there temporary right now. Oh, excuse me. But I did put a 5/8 plywood all the way on the floor. It clears all the cabinets. I'm going to put laminate flooring on top of that. In the summer when it's going to be, and I know anything above 20 degrees, I'll PL premium all these sheets of plywood straight to the floor so that it's never going to come apart. And then, yeah, so you guys know about the table. The end of the benches, you can see the water damage that happened here. It's all swollen up. I'm not taking it off yet because I want to do a pattern on it. I'm going to retrace the pattern and do both ends. This one's damaged as well. So I'm going to do both ends of the benches in, again, aluminum composite materials. And in here, underneath there is the hot water heater. But on the other end, I'm going to mount a diesel heater. We get really cold around here. And the minus, anything colder than like minus 35, the little forced air heater is struggling to keep up. Like it's not warming up the place. Really, I have to have the burner on at the same time to warm up the place. I think a diesel heater will be more efficient. I'll use both. I will keep both. On this side here, underneath that bench, there's absolutely nothing. It's just storage, essentially. I'm one guy alone. I don't need a lot of storage. My saws won't be here. They're actually for sale. Nobody wants to buy them. So down there is going to be an access door right here. Just a hole. And that is going to be Mila's cat litter in there because I do plan on taking Mila with me on the trip. I know I have people that can wash her, but I don't want to leave her alone for 20 days, 19 days. So the front tent part was completely cut out. I'm not going to remove the door because it'd be too much of an infrastructure to rebuild and reseal and this and that, but it's already there, so I'm just going to leave that there. I can open it in the summer, mount the TV or something or somewhere. I don't know. We'll see about that. Sink, stove, nothing's changing on here. Everything's going to stay the same. This sticker is coming off. I'm going to put PVC 3. I believe they're 3. I think they're 2 or 3 by 6 inch PVC tiles. I'll put those all the way around. Originally, I was going to go ceramic tiles on that. I got to watch for weight, right? So I've removed a lot of weight from the camper, but I'm also adding a lot of weight, like all the plywood that I'm adding. But again, removing this entire cabinet will compensate for this. And I got to watch the weight. So I don't want to have ceramic tiles. The fridge, everything stays. The grate for the heater goes here. Obviously, I'm going to get a new one done. I'm going to fix that as well. So this tent part, I'm going to keep this part. That one there was ripped anyway. That one there is, I opened it last summer. Yeah, last summer I opened it. I checked it out. It's fine. It's not damaged. I'm not a big fan of it regardless. To me, a camper is not a tent. It's a camper. So I'll see if I even use that, but I'm going to keep it regardless. This wall here, I'm going to open this wall up. Again, the cabinet will be gone, so we'll have the whole real estate area of the wall. These, I don't like how they're all spaced apart. I'm going to mount probably like a 27-inch TV here. Just to watch TV on a rainy day or late at night when I'm going to bed or whatever. These are all going to be placed like equal distance apart. I'm also adding, I want to add one, well, I believe one for the tank heaters, because I want to put pads on the tank heaters for winter. Oh, and a switch for the valves. I'm going to put, for my gray and black tanks, I'm going to put electronic valves. Flip the switch, valve opens, drain your water. Not the black one, but a gray one. Yeah, so in order for me to do this, the reason why I'm opening up the wall is, you see how flimsy this is? Like, I'm not going to mount the TV on that. So I'm going to open up the wall, reframe the wall. I got a little bit of wood left. I can go buy more. I'm going to reframe the wall, structure it properly, and then mount a good TV on there. Like I said, when I bought the trailer, I didn't see anything. The pièce de résistance to me was the bathroom. You don't, I want to keep the bathroom, obviously. I didn't know there was a bathroom, and it's a big plus to have a bathroom. So here's the bathroom. Let's see what you guys see. All right, so obviously a shitter and the shower. So originally the shower was this small section here, like it was a 2x2 where you see the green line on the wall. That was the height of the shower compared to the height that it is now. And then you had your cabinet here with your sink and this and that. So the shower was super tiny, cut on a 45-degree angle, super small. I figured if I need to wash my hands, there's a sink in the kitchen. It's 10 feet away. I can just go wash my hands there. So what I did is I ripped out, I removed all the weight of the cabinet, the sink, and all that. Doubled the shower space. Oh, I'm putting, this is actually going to be ceramic porcelain tiles on the entire shower pan. Everything that's covered with wood will have those tiles on there. The walls will have those 3-inch by 6-inch PVC tiles. I put a new drain. So originally the drain was all the way back here. I rerouted the drain for the gray and I bought a new drain. I did all the plumbing. I redid the plumbing for the toilet and I redid the plumbing for the shower. Originally everything went in just like the kitchen faucet, or sorry, the bathroom faucet. From the bathroom faucet, you pulled the thing and then it activated the shower. So I bought this marine access hatch that I haven't put on obviously yet, but this is going to go right here, give me access to all my piping in case there be any issues. This is going to screw or go right there. My hot and water lines are in there. They're going to connect to that and it's going to be instant. It's not going to be turn on the bathroom sink, let it flow, pull the thing and activate the shower. it's going to be instant straight to the shower head. I got a brand new shower head and everything too. It's in the house. There's no reason to keep it in the camper because I'm not, that's going to be one of the final touches. And we have damage here as well. So it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to rip off all the mahogany in here. I'm going to redo mahogany, the skylight, which is cold. So originally with the shower being so high, and I'm a short guy, my head went in the skylight. It doesn't anymore, but I'm still keeping the skylight. I'm buying a new one, which I'm probably going to buy next month. It's going to be like $1,000 bill next month. But the skylight's going to be double. It's going to come all the way up to here. It's a 24-inch skylight, same width. Super nice profile, and I have the garnish coming with it as well. So what I might actually do is I'm going to cut up to here, right up to the end. And that's going to get rid of this fucking garbage right here. And then I'll just cut it up to here. And then I'll have my skylight. And then I'm changing this fan here as well. The fan still works. But it's old, it's disconnected, it's broken. I don't have the crank to open it. I look forward to taking my first shower in here, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, like I said, a lot of people said garbage, light a match, fucking burn it down to the ground. Wish I could with the amount of money that I paid for it and the amount of work that's required to do. Like there's an antenna here. I thought originally this was for the pull-out. This is an antenna for your TV cable access. That's getting cut off. As soon as summer hits, that weight's coming off the roof. I'm cutting that off. There's another antenna where the radio is. That's getting cut off as well. The water damage on the roof, I feel, started from the vent for the fridge, because it's all cracked and damaged on the roof. So I feel like it started from here and then it just dripped into the closest joint possible. I'm buying a new cover for the fridge as well, which is another couple $100. I changed all the lights, or bulbs. I didn't change the lights. You can tell they're dirty. I changed all the bulbs to LEDs simply because the other ones were getting hot, and I don't know. And then the storage space, well, it's typical camper. Like I can't even close the door to the bathroom right now because of the ceiling. It hits the light right there. And right now it's rubbing on the floor. But I knew when I was going to put more flooring on, I had to cut the doors, so it's not an issue. I'm going to cut the door anyway. So that's storage again, like I said. There's the vent for the gray tank, or sorry, the black tank. I don't need all that storage. There's storage back here as well. And then all the storage in the kitchen. That little storage in the corner there, that will be my batteries. I will have at least 2 batteries. Right now the wires are in the front. I'm going to disconnect that. I'm going to bring the wires in here. I want 2 batteries. 1 solar panel will be mounted in the back because I don't want to add weight to the roof. And it's going to be on the hinge. And DC to DC charger as well. So on this wall here, since my batteries will be here on this wall here, I don't have it yet, but I am going to buy a battery life monitor kind of thing, where it can just tell you if the batteries are 100%, or pretty much same principle as like here, like your tanks. Like now it's saying my battery's full. Well, it's because it's plugged into the wall. Fresh tanks, black tanks, gray tanks. So pretty much the same thing, but just for those batteries. Which I guess technically that one would do it too, but the other one's a screen, it's digital, it's live monitoring. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like, is it worth it? I'm a tent camper. I'm not a camper. I like to put the tent in the bed of my truck and go camping wherever I want. That being said, this was a good deal, $1,500. Guy wanted $2,000. We met halfway. I offered 1. That's why we met halfway at 15. I see this as a second home. If something ever happens to the unit that I live in currently, fire or anything, this is a place that I can sleep. This is a place I can cook. This is a place I can fucking take a shower if I need to. I know it's tricky in the winter, and let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys, anybody that does camper living in the winter in frigid colds, like what do you do? Like I'm not talking about California where it's above freezing year round. I'm talking about like I'm in Northern Ontario, Canada. Like the coldest I've ever seen here was minus 55 degrees Celsius. At minus 55 degrees Celsius, everything is frozen, including your gray tank, your black tank, your fresh tanks. Everything's frozen. Even if you would have to have a connection to a house, a heat trace on it. And let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys do? Let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys think I should do with this? Which route should I take to do that without removing the entire roof? Like I'm not redoing the roof. That's not going to be a thing. No, if it comes down to the point where I have to redo the roof, the foam's fine. Like the foam's fine. It's just the mahogany that's separated from the foam. If it comes down to redoing the roof, I would just redo the one section here, the 4-foot section, and then the rest can fucking, no, that's not happening. I will put a permanent brace there, and I'm a small guy. I can get around that, no problem. I can get around that, no problem. I will leave a permanent brace there just to support the roof. And honestly, that's most likely the route that I'm going to end up taking. Let me know what you guys think of the shower. Was it a good idea, bad idea? I think it worked out great. And one thing that I was very smart about, when I started framing for my shower, I knew that I was going to put a mini split in the back, and I knew I had to run electrical wires and Freon hoses and this and that. So underneath this cavity, I ran a 2-inch PVC pipe from all the way in the back to all the way underneath the bench where the cat litter is going to go. So now when I put my mini split, or if I want to run wires or cameras or whatever I want to run, I've got that PVC there, so I could just run the wires without having. I can't take that apart. It's going to be porcelain. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video, boys and girls. Let me know what you guys think. Comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you are, thumbs up. I've got another channel as well. Check it out. And we'll see you, boys and girls, in the next video.